Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing the game Shan Gui, I believe is how you say this now. I had a couple of you in the comments of the first episode let me know that I was getting some of the pronunciations a little bit off for the characters and the title and things like that, so hopefully I'm saying that correctly now. I don't want to offend anyone by mispronouncing things. In fact, the main character's name is apparently Han Hui, not Han Hui, like I was saying it, and then this girl here is named Hija, not Hija, like I was saying. So I'm hoping that those are the correct ones now, guys. I'm really trying. But last episode, we started this wonderful tale. It was beautiful. It was relaxing. I really like the art. I love the music. I like the dialogue so far, and the world building and the story building. And it's just a really nice visual novel. And hopefully, it turns out to be just as mysterious, yet satisfying as Voices from the Sea, which I've been comparing it to quite a bit. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to continue here. Han Hui was revealing sort of like her past about her family a little bit to Hija in this little segment. So hopefully we'll get to find out what Hija's insights are about Han Hui's family.
Her big eyes narrowed thoughtfully. So, you haven't found your destination? Well, I haven't been here for many years. I have nothing to go on. John nodded and smiled again. Well then, Sis Hui, if you don't mind, please allow me to lead you there.
Huh?
Lead me there? Ja had a sparkle in her eye. Yes, the place you're looking for must be filled with your memories. I promise I will lead you there.
That's an interesting thing to say.
Let's find the place from your memories. Well, I greatly appreciate the offer, but please forget it. I really have no idea where it is. Don't worry, leave it to me. I grew up here, and I know all the points of interest. With that, Hija extended her hand. Are you sure it won't be trouble for you? No trouble at all. Feel free to ask me any question about this place.
I wonder if she knew her, like, way back when or something like that. Like they were childhood friends, or I have no idea. Although it does seem like Han Hui is a lot older than Hija is, because Hija apparently was described as, like, 13 or 14, which I'm not really seeing in her body type, but that's just me. I mean, I know girls do mature a little bit quicker. I'm not here to judge her or anything like that, so we're gonna go ahead and continue. Then I took Hija's hand and carefully stood up. Her allure compelled me. Could you please lead the way? Sure. Aw, she's so cute. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this wonderful, like, pathway through the forest. I was lost in mountains and dying of fatigue. This little girl rescued me. Now she was going to lead the way to my destination. Was this divine reward? I couldn't recall doing anyone some great favor recently, but cared little. We embarked upon our trek. The girl skipped and twirled about, agile and graceful as a creature of the forest. Sometimes she would turn back to make sure I was still following her, spoke briefly, and then continued moving forward. So sis, are you a university student? She got really close to us, by the way. Yeah, I'm a freshman. Oh, okay, so Han Hui is actually a college kid. That's a pretty big age disparity there. Ja turned back and began to walk backwards. Whoa, you're going down a flight of stairs. It's probably not the safest thing to do. That sounds really nice. I don't think university is a place I will be able to go. Because you're a spirit from the spirit realm and you can't leave the forest, I bet, and you can't go to school, which is probably okay. You know, you found your lot in life. Not everyone has to go to college. Is the university interesting? Well, we're free to take part in many activities. There's a lot less homework. Yeah, sometimes we also have class. Ja gave a feeble shrug. She didn't seem to catch my words. University is quite different from high school. You choose your course. Excuse me, guys, I'm getting the burpees here. With some clever planning, there can be a lot of leisure time. I got it. Ja nodded her head. She seemed to understand this time. What about you? Are you on summer vacation? Though I wasn't completely sure, Ja appeared to be wearing a school uniform. She does look like that, but then again, when we first saw her, she also had like fox ears and a foxtail, so I'm guessing that, the uniform is probably just for show to make humans comfortable. Maybe she's gonna eat us. I have no idea.
I did have some classes today, but I skipped them.
Oh, you rebel, you.
You skipped them? I've never tried that. Well, actually, attendance is optional. My scores are not bad, so today I decided to take a break. Sounds great. I want to study at your school. Hee it's a very nice school, right?
Jazz spoke as she turned around and stepped forward. I like their banter back and forth. It's really cute.
I recalled that she mentioned living here. The Purple Mountain is not far from downtown. It's a wealthy area in the city. She said that the choice of attending school depended entirely on herself. I wonder if perhaps she was simply from a wealthy family. Pondering this, I glanced at her again. A purple dress clung tightly to her porcelain skin.
Ooh. Now, I said in the first episode, I didn't know if this game is like a Yuri game, like a romance game or not, but their age disparity is pretty huge. Now, I know things are different over in Asia, but yeah, I don't know if we're going to start, like, describing some more erotic things. I will have to see here.
She wore her hair tied back with orange hair lace, a feature that embodied her childlike innocence. Huh? What's up? I felt a little bit shy when making eye contact with her.
Wow. Hanhui, you're getting, like, really hot and bothered here.
Well, nothing. I'm just thinking about how far we need to go.
How far we need to go in the distance, or how far we need to go together? I have no idea.
We're almost there. At the other end of the path is the place that you mentioned with statues around. Really? How far is it? Just through these woods. I began to feel excited. Soon I could relive happy memories of lost childhood days. There were less trees. The dirt road was gradually being replaced with flagstones. I quickened my pace. I knew I must soldier on despite my weariness. The promise of reliving grand memories lay ahead.
Oh, big old bright flash. What happened? Did we get knocked out? Oh no, we just moved to a different screen.
There was a spectacular path lined with statues and trees. Ancient mythical beasts guarded the grave of a king, and also my dusty memory.
Oh, look at them together. Oh, that's so sweet. That's a really nice piece of art there. Like, I love the backgrounds and everything in this game.
Here! I could hardly contain my excitement. A sense of joy filled my heart. Everything was as I remembered. The path, the statue which Dad put me onto, and the historical marker which my mother read to me. Also, as I walked along the path, I extended my hand to touch every statue, as if to tell them that I had returned. I'm back now. Finally, these words came out. Welcome back!
Aw, she's so cute.
The girl answered in place of the statues. She put her hands behind her back and leaned forward, smiling proudly. She held the poise of a puppy, waiting to receive a treat. Thank you for taking me here. I reached out my hand and stroked Hijaz's head.
Aw, that's cute, I guess. Although I did say in a game previously, like, if you're on a first date with someone, don't stroke their head. It makes it weird.
I do not make it a habit of touching strange girls' heads, honestly. But I couldn't help myself. She was so cute. Ah! I'm sorry. You don't like it? Well... She nodded with her little head and came closer. She likes this?
Uh-oh. Enabling.
This place has changed a lot over the years. I did not remember this place being so clean. The statues were not surrounded by fences. The path was not so tidy. What's most important in my memory is that here should be golden. Perhaps it was autumn at that time? It was carefully tended? Yes, after all, this is a World Cultural Heritage Site. World Cultural Heritage? This is the path to...
Oh god, that word looks like something that's gonna be hard for me to say. Oh, I can highlight these words? What happens if I click them? Ming Xiaoling, I think it's opening a browser window or something. Please don't do that, game.
This is the path to Ming Xiaoling.
And it did, over my game. Great, okay.
This is the path to Ming Xiaoling Mausoleum, the sacred way of Hongwu Emperor's grave. Oh, I knew nothing about this, although I am a native. From the entrance, I could see the lion, Ji, camel, elephant, Quilin, and horse statues.
I don't know if I said any of those words right. I'm sorry if I didn't.
What is Ji or Jai? It's that creature with a single horn. Wow, our little Ja is so erudite. Hee well, Jaiji is normal to me, like a brother really, with glasses and long hair.
Oh, she's totally a spirit, and she hangs out in the spirit realm, and that dude is a total spirit brother to her. That's cool.
What? Nothing, forget about that.
That wasn't suspicious at all.
In short, it's now a world-famous attraction. Cool, right? The girl spoke with pride, like someone introducing guests into their home for the first time. I wanted to make fun of her. World-famous attraction? Without a single person here? Well, because it's very hot today. Hee-ja could not find a better answer. She got a little nervous. There's no tourists, no open shops. I almost died of thirst. That's because a baby was just born in Aunt Wang's family. She went back to. It was funny to see her so unnerved. So, we have the entire place to ourselves today. Yes. She seemed to be satisfied with this. Ja's eyes sparkled with excitement. Great, this will be very interesting. You're interesting. After saying this, I again stroked her head. Aw. She enjoys this. The Emperor's tomb, which has sat here quietly for hundreds of years, served as the backdrop to this lovely scene. I felt fortunate to have made this trip. Aw, how cute. I mean, there's maybe little hints of grooming here that maybe I shouldn't be encouraging, but at the same time it could be completely innocent and absolutely adorable, and that's the way that I'm going to try to look at this. For as long as I can, at least. Here you are. How very nice of you. Receiving the popsicle, I felt a little embarrassed. It doesn't matter. I can buy one and get one for free. Ja then took a bite out of the popsicle she held in her hand, just like a kitten. Oh, maybe she's a cat spirit, not a fox spirit. Buy one, get one free? It's a special offer just for me. I looked at the price list. The popsicle cost nearly double than the usual price tag of such an item. After visiting the path with statues, Ja felt thirsty and wanted to lead me to a very special shop. As a result, we sat on the roadside next to an old broken trolley, enjoying popsicles. So-called special shop. Is this place really a World Heritage Site? The popsicle tastes good, although I haven't seen this brand for years. Is this brand so old that it's also a part of this heritage? Aw, look at them together. It's like a little popsicle date. That's adorable. But Ja seemed unfazed by my comment and continued happily sucking her popsicle beside me. That is some interesting description of words and things. Well, the way you eat, looking at her, I couldn't help laughing. Sis, didn't you know? She seems very surprised. The popsicle is still in her mouth. This popsicle will taste much sweeter if you suck it hard. Oh, God, the language being used! She seemed to be quite serious and awaited my approval. Suck hard? Yes! Again, she demonstrated her skill. Guys, I'm getting uncomfortable reading this, especially if she's supposed to be a teenager. I'm hoping that she's actually just a spirit, some Chinese spirit that's hundreds of years old, and I don't have to feel bad about this scene, because this is a nice, cute, relaxing game. But some of the suggestive language in it makes me very, I don't know. Anyway. How fascinating she is. I tried to imitate her. It was indeed sweeter, just as she said. So now they're both sucking? Oh, God. It tastes great. Fantastic, right? She seemed very proud and resumed licking her popsicle. Again, she looked like a kitten. It might not taste so great later. I pointed to the top of her popsicle, which had already faded. It was pure ice now. It doesn't matter. I'll eat it up. She took a bite out of the top. She immediately blew out her cheeks and stomped her feet about because of the overwhelming coldness. Are you okay? It's so cold. Well, you should be careful. Aw, she gave herself a little ice cream headache. That's adorable. Where are you going in this afternoon, sis? And actually, before we continue, guys, I am actually going to stop this episode here, and we'll find out more about Han Hui's
path and what her plan is and why she was here in the first place, besides just looking for memories in the next episode. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.